All right, so in this lesson 7 of Unit 10, we're going to be talking about using logs to solve exponentials. So in the previous one, we were solving logs. Now we're going to be solving exponentials. So the reason why we're going to be using logs is, let's take a look at question number 1, right? This one seems so easy because you're like, oh, yeah, we learned this, and when we were doing exponentials and stuff, you're like, okay, I need to have this to the same base of 3, right? And you start thinking, okay, well, 3 to the first power is 3. 3 to the second power is 9. 3 to the third power is 27. And that looks already iffy. I'm never going to get 30. So this is leaving me hanging like I don't know what's going on, right? So what we're going to do is we're actually going to convert this into a logarithmic equation. We're going to do our wheel thing, right? So we have log base 3 to the 30th variable is equal to x. Right? Now, I do not expect you guys to know this number off the top of your head. And of course, we are now bringing out the calculator. So, I want to put this into the calculator. Easiest way to do it is I'm going to go to math, right? I'm going to click this button, math. And I'm going to go twice up to this little button right here that says log base. If you just click log, you're not going to get the right answer. You're going to get the common log, the one without this little base one. So make sure you do this exact method that I'm teaching you. So we're going to go ahead and just plug this in. And it gives us our answer. Go ahead and round to 2 decimal places. I am not going to be picky with that. So something like this. This log base 3 to 30th, is equal to around 3.10. Give or take a few, Let's go ahead and try another one. So I know you guys are so excited to use the calculator, so yay. Alright, so first thing I want to do with this one right here, go ahead and add 4 to both sides. 10x is equal to 38. And so what I want to do now is I want to convert this into the wheel thing again, right? So let's go ahead and do that. So log base 10, 38 is equal to my x. So here, I do have the common log base. So I can use this button right here, this log button, but let's go ahead and still practice how we were doing it previously. So we're going to click math, go up twice to log base, and plug everything we need in, right? Really simple. We get an answer that works. So we have around 1.58, give or take. Hopefully there are no questions. So in this one, we're going to have to subtract 14 on both. So we have 5x is equal to 7. Go ahead and do our little wheel thing, converting from exponential to logarithmic. Base 5, 7 is equal to x. Let me just plug that in. 2 out. 5 and 7. And we have around, give or take, 1.21. Right? Not that bad. Want it? All I want to do is get my power of x equal to something, and I could do that wheel thing, and then it's simple. Make sure you do that before you start doing, make sure you add and subtract all your variables. That way you can only have these two, something like this first one. That way we're not getting confused or anything like that. Let's go ahead and flip to the back. Let's skip number 4. Let's go ahead and do 5. Right? So, okay, we see this. We could do the wheel thing. Alright, so we go ahead and do all that. There's decimals and pretty numbers and stuff. So we see this is log base 2, 3.6 is equal to 4x. So I run into the problem of, hey, x is not by itself. we could get it by itself. We can just divide by 4. Oh man, I wrote that wrong. This is supposed to be 4, sorry. And I could go ahead and just plug this in, right? So I'm going to go ahead and do fancy fraction, and then do my log base. You see that? Did all that. So my answer is about 0.46. Let's try the last one. If you want to go ahead and pause it and try it on your own, you're more than welcome to. So first thing we want to do is make sure it's all separated, nice and easy to do the wheel. So we did. So we have log base 19 to 3 is equal to x plus 4. X is not by itself. So in cases like this, make sure you do not, I repeat, do not add or subtract to your main base right here. So I'm going to have minus 4 on the outside, because this logarithmic only belongs with 3. It doesn't belong with this negative 4 that we are subtracting into it. So when we are making sure this happens, when we are doing this log, so math 2 up, I have 19 and I have this 3. You see how it only belongs to this log? And on the outside, you're going to get outside of the actual log and subtract that 4. And we have this number right here, negative 3.63. And that's it. So what we went ahead and did in this lesson is we decided to solve our exponentials using all the log stuff we know, like converting it from exponential to log. And then this is pretty easy. We use a calculator to solve for it. So that's it for lesson 10.7.